You see, the same God that we're saying might not even exist becomes real to us, but only when we're dying in bed.
Alright everybody, what is up, and welcome back to a brand new video of Bedrock. And guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you my gold farm. I assume it's pretty massive, probably one of the world's biggest gold farms, at least in Bedrock. If not Bedrock, then Bedrock Mobile Edition. But let's go take this water bubble column and head to the top. And guys, I just made this video recently, and I tried to send it to my friends on Messenger. Unfortunately, to send it on Messenger, I needed to shrink it down the file size to like 48 megabytes, which I did, and I sent them the video. Well, after sending them the video, was deleting said videos on my phone, and I accidentally deleted the high quality video, so I don't have that anymore. All I have is a low quality video of this video that of this gold farm, the video I just made. So I will, I don't know, I might show you guys that one, I might just delete it, I don't even know. But, yeah, let's get started on this gold farm, though. First things first, I'm going to go into creative mode, and this is on a copy, not my original. I'm not going to do that on my original, but I made a copy so I can show you guys the stuff. As you can see here, copy of Coastal Village. We are in survival. Let's go to creative. Achievements are only available in worlds set to survival mode with cheats off. If you continue, no one will earn achievements while playing in this world ever again, even if you switch back before playing. Continue or go back. Continue because it is a copy, not the original. So continue game or resume game. Now let's go to time. Switch it to sunrise, I guess. Time, sun. Can you tell I don't use commands often? Alright, so in the last video I made, I shut off clouds, and I still haven't turned them back on yet. So, this is the farm. Actually, let me go down a layer real quick, like, to show you how the farm looks, I should say, or how it works, how it's set up. So if you guys ever wanted to replicate this, you could do the exact same thing. It might be kind of hard, but you can basically count the blocks and then just place everything like I have it. The portals are 23 by 23, as big as you can make them, basically, all the way down. And you can just do one layer if you wanted to. You would have 8 portals, or you could do 10 layers like I have. All in all, I got 10 layers, and each layer has 8 max-size portals, so therefore I have 80 portals, or 80 max-size portals in all, plus 8 small portals on the bottom. So, yeah, you basically put a lever in the middle, have some redstone running out, which ends up pushing the sticky pistons and turning on all of those. There's buttons on the top, so if you, basically, because while the portals are on, there's a random chance of piglins being able to spawn, so there's buttons on the top so you can go through and make sure they are all shut off. And if you really wanted to, I'm sure there's probably a way you could set up a, some sort of redstone system to basically sense when the portal was there and automatically shut it off after, you know, being on for like a minute or something. But that's something I don't want to do or don't have the knowledge to set up because I am redstone impaired. So this is what I got here, and this seems to work for me. Like I said, it's 8 max size portals for each layer, and there is 10 different layers. I got a glass topping up there, 80 different, there we go, portals, 88 if you count the bottom. But, boom, there we go, got them all in like one frame, I think. And, yeah, guys, if you're ever going to use this farm, the only thing I would ever actually recommend trying to upgrade on this would be the, be turning the farm on, like this little switch. I gotta, like, if I wanted to turn this farm on, I'd have to, like, flip this lever, right? And then I'd have to hit this, bubble column, go up to this next layer, and once you're up here, you'd have to turn on this layer, and then just rinse and repeat. Boom. Boom, and it makes it really laggy. So if there was something I would improve on this, I would try to make it so I could just flip one switch, and that one switch would activate all of them. If I could figure out how to do that, that's the one thing I feel like that would make this farm way better. I did have a small design before, and I will show you guys that actually in a moment. Probably a screenshot, maybe a video, I'm not 100% sure yet, so yeah, you'll see that in a second. But here's a little AFK platform that I have for an alt account. Being that this thing is so big, if I'm correct, one account can basically render in mobs from 120 blocks of its general distance. So with this being at 201, theoretically, I should be able to have mobs spawn from anywhere from 321 and down, and then obviously 120 downwards. But then my other guys at the very bottom at about 66 AFK as well, collecting the EXP or for my main account. You know, the alt sits here, the main's at the bottom. The bottom is at about 66. It's collecting EXP, and it's obviously rendering in 120 blocks up from 66. Well, this one's rendering down 120 blocks from 200, and it all works out. So basically, this spot right here is the AFK platform, and by doing this, we can basically render in all the portals. If you're going to shut them off, like I said, if you had like a one switch kill switch for them all, that's ideal. But otherwise, if you're ever going to try to actually create this in your survival world, I would recommend basically turning the game into peaceful before trying to shut it off, shutting off all the farms, and then turning it back to hard. Just because like it's going to be so laggy with all the mobs that are spawning in, all the mobs are in the bottom, basically all the portals breaking and then being lit, that you're going to want to at least do that. I've tried shutting off fire distance. Actually, right before I made that other video, I shut off fire spread, and to kind of try to stop my portals, obviously, because, you know, I use fire to light my portals. And then you ended up getting some crazy effects like this guy. So you don't want that to happen, okay? Yeah, I feel like for this, the only way to fix it is I gotta actually break a piece of bedrock. And like, watch, if I go over here, click. Well, I lied. Okay, let me try this. Does updating the portal fix it? Updating the portal does not fix it. But what if I update the portal where the portal is activated? That does fix it. So yeah, I would not recommend turning off fire spread if your farm is running. that's a no-go, because it will break it and you'll have to sit here and fix it, which will be kind of annoying. But other than that, this farm works so well, guys, that honestly, like, it overworks my mobile device. I literally cannot run this farm at max, even on the phone that I have. I can only run about 4 to 5 layers. I mean, if you're including the bottom one, then I guess, you know, 5 to 6. But I don't include that one as a layer. It's not big. It's pathetic. So I run about 4 layers and the bottom layer. And then if I'm feeling risky, sometimes 5. I have ran all of the portals with my alt up there on the AFK platform. But honestly, at that point, it's so laggy that I really can't even do anything. Like the mobs aren't coming down as fast. So in the end, I'm getting less EXP, even though there's supposed to be more mobs spawning, because my game isn't actually loading, if that makes sense. I basically hit the peak performance, and by having more portals up there, or by using more portals, I basically slow down my maximum peak performance in this farm, which is insane to think about. I can't wait until I can get like a server or something else, maybe a PS5 or some shit that I could actually run this on, because that would be awesome for testing. But at the moment, my phone's what I got, so it's going to work. But with that being said, this farm produces, I don't even know how much, but lots of gold. Here, I haven't actually timed it hourly, which I probably should. But if we go down into the farm, as you can clearly tell, we got a few gold blocks. A few gold blocks in here. We got a few gold nuggets. Like this thing, you run this for a little bit, and you're basically full. I could add more chests and AFK this thing. I know I've AFK'd it overnight, and I'm pretty sure I filled up all the chests before. But if I add more to the nuggets, yeah, it's full. This one's full. What about you? You're not full. Alright, so yeah, I feel like if there was some way I could maybe add a little more to the nuggets, then yeah, I could add more nugget chests and then make this so I could like run it all night. I know I have ran it all night, and like I said, when I woke up it was overflowing. I only slept like 4 hours, so I don't really think that's technically countable, but it gives massive amounts of gold. So, yeah. And then when the crafters come out soon, I will be able to obviously hook up a crafter to the nuggets and then make ingots out of the nuggets and then put them into a chest, off of the crafter. But with that being said, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you're all having a great day. If you did enjoy, then hey, a like would be amazing. I've been doing this for years now, and I got basically squat to prove for it. So yeah, if you wanted to subscribe, that'd be amazing. If you wanted to leave a like, that would also be amazing. And if you didn't enjoy or anything else, then just like for the emotional support. And peace out, everyone. See ya.